In example 4, we have the top of a 25-foot ladder sliding down a vertical wall at a constant rate of 3 feet per minute. When the top of the ladder is 7 feet from the ground, what is the rate of change of the distance between the bottom of the ladder and the wall? So the first thing that we want to do is to create a diagram for this. And so here we've got our ladder with the base on the ground and the top of it leaning against a wall. We know that the ladder is 25 feet long. And we also know that it is X feet away from the wall and reaches a distance Y up the wall. And this allows us to then surmise the Pythagorean relationship. X squared plus Y squared is equal to 25. Now they've also given us some information. They tell us that the ladder is sliding down a vertical wall at a constant rate of 3 feet per minute. So that is a change in the vertical height, and so that is going to be a dy dt. So let me label that dy dt. And notice that it is sliding down the wall, and so that corresponds to a negative change. So negative 3 feet per minute. They have tasked us with finding the rate of change of the distance between the bottom of the ladder and the wall. And that's going to be my dx. That's going to be the change in the x value. So we want to find dx dt when y is equal to 7 feet. All right, so the first thing that we'll do is begin with our Pythagorean relationship, x squared plus y squared equals 25. And let's differentiate this implicitly. So we have 2x dx dt plus 2y dy dt equals 0. And if we divide through by 2 and then divide by x, after subtracting the dy dt term, we can solve for dx dt. So dx dt is going to be equal to, so the 2's cancel out. We have, after bringing it over to the other side, a negative y divided by x dy dt. And so now we can substitute, and dx dt at y equals 7 is equal to negative 7 divided by x times dy dt. dy dt is negative 3. Now the problem is I don't know what the corresponding x is, but that's okay. That's just a real quick Pythagorean theorem problem. So when y is equal to 7, the ladder is still going to be 25 feet long. What is x? All right, so we have x squared plus 7 squared equals 25 squared. So x squared equals 625 minus 49. X equals 24 feet. All right, so now I can substitute 24 in place of x. The negatives cancel. 3 goes into 24 8 times, and we end up with 7 feet every 8 minutes, or if you want, 7/8 feet per minute.